the event itself, 2005, when I first did it, it was a first indication that I've got some sort of normality back in my life. And a day going up the Galibier is a day I'll never forget. It was like, if I can't do this now, after going through 2 years of treatment and a stem cell transplant, then I've got my life back on track. And I think, yeah, I just like to, there's so many people who go through things like, you know, a battle against cancers and things like that, that it's not the end game. It could be a fresh start. You know, for me, it made me evaluate what's really important in life. And health is number one. If you haven't got that, you've got nothing else. So, yeah, and that just everything else seemed to fall in place. And then just spreading the word and finding out the cycling community. I didn't know it before. It was like just a chuck away comment from a good friend of mine, Neil Ashton, who said, why not do the tour back in 2005? And from that, it's brought so many people together from all different walks of life, from all different nationalities. And that's just growing. And what it allows us to do is spread the word. And yeah, because there's always incidents where I lost a really good friend last year, Geoff Hill, who was a leading figure in the world of ITN News. He was a chief editor there. And I actually met him 2 days. He's a massive Crystal Palace fan. I met him at a Crystal Palace game. We had a picture together, going back about 4 years ago, I think. And 2 days later, he was diagnosed with a form of leukemia. And he battled hard, but he passed away last year. And I just, you know, just things like that just takes you back to what you went through and makes you appreciate how lucky you are. But also he was keen to get involved as a trustee of the charity as well. He was so positive, he never even for 1 second thought he was going to lose to this, but unfortunately he did. So that inspires you to go again and keep going, and it reminds you how fortunate you are. I mean, football is probably the last thing I can do. I can't kick a ball anymore. But no, I just think we're definitely looking into the world of football, supporting what we're doing, because it's a massive network. But we're conscious that football clubs get asked from every Tom, Dick and Harry about supporting their cause and everything. So we're coming up with a quite a unique way of getting more of the fans involved with what we do. So hopefully we're going to be announcing something in September. It's a little bit hush-hush. We're trying to get everything in preparation so we can hit the ground where it's all running and ready to go, and be quite exciting. So yeah, that's in the pipeline. But me personally, I'm not giving up yet. I got off the bike thinking, that's it. I said last year was my last time. But we had a guy who committed to raising £100,000 this year if I did it with him. And, you know, I fulfilled that by starting with him anyway. I didn't finish with him, but I started with him. But Mark is going to continue supporting us. And I just think when I got off the bike, I thought no more. But then I'm thinking, if I get my knees sorted and I've got a big number I don't even think about age anymore, but I'm 60 in a couple of years' time. And I'm thinking, in my mind, maybe 6 and out, something like that. Might be my last one. And then I've been like Frank Sinatra, really. Ever since probably 2005, I've been saying never again. This is my last one. But yeah, I think I might have one more in me, maybe. We'll see. A fantastic playing. He more or less kept Palace up in the Premiership one season, I think. But I've seen, especially the last couple of years, Roy Hodgson obviously put a stable sort of foundation there for Patrick to come in and to work on that, and just a change of style. You know, it's more appealing to the fans. It's these youth players coming through, and you know, we've shouted for years the youth system that Palace have got. You know, the facilities down there are second to none now, and it hopefully over the next 5 years or so we'll see the benefits of that.